Hi, my people. Welcome to my first subscription only lesson in English. So, in my first lesson today, I'm going to take you through English for speaking, starting from the first level until you speak fluently. Our first lesson, we are going to look at present simple, the basic rules that we have to follow as we learn how to speak. Now, rule number one, we have this part here. When we have he, she, and it, these ones, when you use these pronouns, number one, we always use them together with has. For example, he has a new phone, she has and it has. But negative, we usually use doesn't have. Okay. Number two, when we use these ones here, we always use the verb plus either s or es. For example, also we can say ies. For example, here if the word go, so we add es and then it becomes goes. Okay. Then if it is work, we always add s to become works. So that's why we say he works, but I work. Then rule number two, for we, they, and you, these ones here, we always use have. Okay? For example, he has, but we have. Also, negative, we usually use don't have. And when we use the verb, we don't add s or es or ies. This part here. That's the first rule I wanted to share with you. Another rule that we usually use in present simple, I want to give you example of sentences, example sentences. So we can say number one, she has a car. But number two, they have cars, like that. So he we use has, but they we use have. That one is the first part. Let's look at part two. Part two, you're gonna look at the positive, negative, and question. Okay, now positive. The formula of the form is always we use subject plus verb one plus object. For example, he has, okay, he works in a bank. That is positive. For negative form, the form is always subject plus doesn't or does not, then plus the verb one plus object. For example, we can say he doesn't work in a bank. Then The question form, the form is always do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. So example, you can say, does he work in a bank? Then we put a question mark. So that is it. This one is our first lesson. So if you have subscribed for this one, you will have to continue getting more and more lessons like this. Let's see you in lesson 2, and goodbye.